I'm starting a bit early. I was gonna start with the intro, but then I realized, no. You don't start the stream with the intro. Without Rose here, I just kind of was vibing to the music. Anyway, as I just said, Rose is not here, so I'm on my own, and we're checking out the Brotato New Dawn update. Which... Oh, I'll show you a lot of... I'll show you stuff on the screen. No, I won't. Go watch an actual Brotato streamer. Or Brotato content creator if you want, like, all the in-depth menuing and stuff. But there are... There are 6 new items, 1 new weapon, which, in my opinion, is an S-tier weapon, which we will not be exploring today. Also, let me take off my image, and you'll notice I'm very tiny in the corner. There's not really a good place for me to be for Brotato. Let's see, the only relevant things to note, the accessibility settings, the explosion stuff doesn't matter because they're, for some reason, some of the mods still work on the beta branch, including some surprising ones. But the only important one for this stream is I have retry failed waves on, because I'm not good at the game, but I want to see insanity, and for whatever reason I also just... I play better with it on, even if I never have to retry a wave. I think it's that the confidence it gives me, although it also let me do some stress testing on the new Vorpal sword. But yeah, I have all these mods. I have no idea how behind the stream is. Wait, am I under my watermark? Oh, that is... No, I can't be there. I have to wait for the stream to catch up, because the watermark doesn't show up on OBS. Yeah, I'm there now. No, wait. No, I didn't forget to turn that one off, did I? Wait. Oh, okay. These are all the mods I'm subscribed to, not all the ones that are active. But mods control panel is not one of the mods that works in the beta, so I'd have to exit out and enter. Anyway, I do not have the DLC, so that makes this content unique by definition. Also, GMO mod works in the beta. But as you might have been able to tell from the... Where am I? There I am. From the thumbnail, we will be messing with the Technomage. Trying to make the best use of the new the-Wisp item. Hopefully I get it reasonably early. Oh, I was not expecting the music to suddenly get louder there. Yeah, so hopefully we get it in a reasonable amount of time. There, if it doesn't happen, I do have the free rerolls mod works, and I can force it just to show it off, but hopefully I don't need to. Ooh. Yeah, I'm taking early harvesting on Technomage, absolutely. I don't care about percent damage and do care about both of these. I'll lock the propeller hat. Also, there's a ban system. You can ban up to 8 items in a run, which I'm sure I'll show off at some point. It's not going to be optimal for winning, but my methodology is going to be ban the purple items I do not want to increase the chance of getting the-Wisp. which, in my testing, there are a couple things. There are two of the items in this patch increase your elemental, but Snowball does not work with them. That's not a good first level. That's better. Can I have something good? Something good. Fine. Take it. But I also learned that I didn't notice until I stumbled upon a second one. But when we get to the new item, I'm not going to lock a landmines. I am going to lock a blue wrench. To shop 2, I have a good chance of seeing another wrench I can... Oh, one off from buying it. Unfortunate. Still nothing ban-worthy. And so far, just your normal Technomage run. Although it will... The strategy is going to be very different than a Technomage build should be. Or any wrench build should be. When we get there, you'll know. Am I saying things that make sense? Pocket factories early? Yes. And there's my 6th wrench. Sadly, didn't have enough materials for that. But firstly, look at this nice new flames effect. It's so pretty. Oh, another thing to note about the incendiary turret. For some reason, it is affected by range and or attack speed. I had some issues with too much attack speed before the beta. I don't think I want fresh meat on a wrench build, so I'm gonna go ahead and ban it. Oh, I'll absolutely take a bag. Harvesting is at 21. So I think I go wrench, pocket factory, propeller hat. Percent damage doesn't matter. But yeah, so normally when you do a wrench build, you want to get at least one turret up to the tier 4 explosive turret as quickly as possible. And the way that they made a slight change to how burning works. So burning is applied, then the enemy takes damage, and then the burning will start ticking. It's there both for the the-Wisp item that we'll be showing off, and it makes it... Oh no, it doesn't make it easier to unlock it, because they have to not die while burning, but die of burning. Yeah, I'll take that. I just realized I banned one of a common item that even after saying that my strategy wasn't going to be to do that. I want the harvesting, I want the wrench, I want the armor, I want the attack, I want everything. Give me everything tonight. Now here's where things get different. That's a 3rd incendiary turret. Under normal circumstances, you do not want to do that. Dang, didn't get another wrench. But since my goal is to burn as many things as possible, my 6 wrenches are all going to be level 2. I'm not going to upgrade them beyond level 2. Okay, if I get an anvil, I might, because I just like anvil. But there's a slight issue with the way burning enemies dying is counted in regards to at the very least, explosions, because because things put on fire. I need HP. And movement speed. And regen. I'll take the regen. Okay, scared sausage. Yes. Sadly, even with the new stuff, they still can't have a blue and red fire on them. There's the max HP, there's the healing I wanted. Take another, oh yeah, Technomage. I'm gonna get elemental damage for buying structures, and structure attack speed for buying elemental damage. We're gonna try not to buy that much elemental damage. It's hard to level up, and we can't get melee or range modifications. I do not quite have enough to get a wrench and the turret. And even though my speed is bad, I'm gonna lock the ugly tooth. So without the melee, that would give me elemental and engineering. And crit, but I'm not sure. Not this early. I'm gonna roll, see if I can find some. Okay, whatever. But yes, I want everything to be on fire. So you can see the new fire texture whenever one of my non-incendiary turrets or my wrench proc the burning. And unfortunately, burning still doesn't stack. Well, it takes the highest damage. Apparently, it takes the highest damage and the highest duration every time a flame is applied. Which I assume means as long as you can keep something burning with your best fire, you can extend that fire with any other fire. It's a little confusing, and I haven't actually looked into the code of it. Yes, landmines. That is a structure, which will give me... Can I get a good stat, please? Oh, I will take the 2 armor. I don't really care about the attacks. I'm gonna get greedy and take the harvesting. Alright, turret, ugly tooth, cute monkey. My speed is awful, but the enemy's speed will also be awful. I will gladly take another turret. Consumable healing on a construct build, yeah. Fruit basket. More chance of dropping fruits. I am glad I picked up the weird food now. And I'll have another incendiary turret next round. And starting from this round, we start having the chance of getting the purple items. So we might get the-Wisp. And if we do, things go crazy. I do not... the other thing... My play is worse than normal. That... I absolutely should not have died there. I forgot how hard it is to talk and play a game that actually requires focus, and, yeah. This ain't Stardew Valley, this ain't Peglin. I don't got time to think about my moves, I just gotta go. I need health. Oh, and for the record, the retrying waves isn't a mod thing, that it's technically an accessibility setting. I know I just died, but I need to find the item I want to showcase. I also realized I just got rid of all of my HP regen. Oh, Vigilante Ring would fix a lot of issues. I don't actually want to take that. I do want to take that. Come on. Alright, I've got all my wrenches at the levels I want them. Got a couple good items locked. Actually, I don't... Oh, wait, no, because the Vigilante Ring will help the damage of my red fires. Like, sometimes it looks like something has a red and blue fire on it, but that seems to be when it's transitioning between what fire type it is. Oh, my word. Don't throw this again. Oh, no, 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 no. This is wave 9. This is an easy wave. I have Flem Pocket Factory and loads of incendiary turrets. I just keep running into the chargers, which I don't do that normal. I promise I do not normally just walk right into chargers. Okay, I need the speed. I need the speed. Vigilante Ring, Clockwork Wasp, Landmines, good. I'm not playing well enough for to take a celery tea. I will take the snake. As much as I just said I need HP desperately. No. I'll take the metal, because I actually do need desperately. Warrior helmet, excellent. If I had a med turret, I'd take the weird ghost, but I don't. Yeah, I'm not really going to buy. The wandering bot would be nice, so I'm not going to ban it. The sooner we can get a will-o-wisp, the better. Since it's a scaling item. Also, fun fact, that technically every main stat has a scaling item now. Because there's one that gives you 8 random stats of the main stats. Unfortunately, that pool can, in addition to things like melee, ranged, elemental, engineering, and all that, range also still only gets a single point if it's rolled. So, range is a dud, but still, I think... And I did force a run... no. I'll take a piggy bank. I think I can get armor. Give me armor. Give me more armor. Give me more healing. Give me range. That's what I mean. I'm gonna pass on Snowball for now. Actually, there is one thing I want to test with it, but I kind of now need to hard roll for the will-o-wisp. Because it says when you take an item that increases elemental damage. The question is, does that include an item that can boost your elemental? Normally I play with the advanced tooltips mod, but that doesn't work in the current beta. Most of my other informational mods, and the one that makes the stat icons clearer to me. Those work. I'll take more engineering. I'll take more engineering. I will take health. Fix my regen? Okay. I want that. I want that. I'll take take this just so I don't have to keep it locked. Garden is one I want. I may as well take more elemental damage via the structures, and for the record, that doesn't trigger Snowball because it's not a permanent upgrade. Alright, here is where the run might die. I am really bad at this elite. I'm just gonna ignore it and hope my turrets can handle it, because I can't really control where my damage goes anyway. My wrenches do not do much damage, and they will never do much damage because they only scale. Okay, not true. If I get the nail or the frozen heart, they can start doing some damage. And actually, I kind of want the frozen heart, even though most of my damage is coming from burning. Just having them be on fire is also going to be useful. At least as long as I can get like a fried rice. Oh, hello, improved tools. That is good. Take that. I don't need to build dodge. I'll take more HP. Oh, fried rice. That's one of the things I needed. I really want the Tyler. So, yeah, I'll take that. I'm not going to be killing anything with critical hits. I'm banning that. No. Armor. I'll take more healing. And more speed and engineering is good. Again, I'm still kind of trying to hard roll a bit for the will-o'-the-wisp. But it really only takes like, you only need it for one wave to make it worthwhile. Garden. I would really like some dodge. After this, I'll have to check my armor though. But with all this fire, like okay, there aren't that many enemies because they all just died at the same time. But no, I'm fine on 10 speed. Also, so if you use the hotkeys, it'll tell you what the chances are. Sorry for the flickering, but if I hold it for too long, it will reroll and not show it. Wait, no, because I do want to reroll, but holding it doesn't keep it, but it tells you the odds of getting each tier of upgrade. I need something better. I'll take the armor, I guess. Take those. Please give me the item I want to showcase. Let's see, I think that gets me to 50% damage reduction, yeah. I don't have any EXP gain, and I'm going to be going into a horde wave step. Oh wait, dodge. Dodge, that is also what I need. Come on. Give me... apparently nothing, okay. Oh, shoot. Wait. Wave 14 is awful with this build. This is one where I sometimes lose runs. And for the record, yes, you can lose with wave reset on. If you cannot beat a wave, you cannot beat a wave. The wave reset has helped me figure out some strategies for dealing with wave 14 when you can't control where your damage is. provided you have enough defensive stats and are aware of your surroundings. No, this run was not good enough to try and salvage. Restart. Same plan, hope for better luck, though. Like as soon as I talked about my method for dodging the insane number of bullets on screen, is the moment where I just start walking to every single bullet. Because of course I do. Wrench. Wrench. I'm going to lock the sausage because that is good. So I'll lock the lumberjack shirt. Come on, give me more wrenches. Yes. The same goal as the previous run, which is get 2 incendiary turrets and hopefully get a will-o'-the-wisp. And then ideally a strange book. Alright, plant, good. Harvesting, good. Wrench. I can't afford another wrench. Yeah, I'll take the lumberjack shirt. Probably not the correct move, but I don't really want to keep it locked, but I also just really want it now. So that I can focus more on just running around and collecting the materials, my turrets, which are everywhere. Try and minimize the amount I leave on there. I'll take 5 more harvesting. Wrench. I will lock the broken mouth. I'll just take another turret. Yeah, no, I still want all of this locked. I have to get the money to buy things, though. Just like in real life. If I could make money in real life smacking aliens with wrenches. I still probably wouldn't do it because of the whole potential to die thing. And take some luck. Alright, take that, take that, take that. Hang on. Okay, if I take that and recycle it, I don't think that was worth doing, but I did it anyway. Give me a wrench. Okay, but I did get another turret, which is the same as a level 1 wrench for now. I have to remember that I have to... The moment I start talking, every time, let's get my speed up, take the armor, yes, gentle alien, yes, baby gecko. I don't want a tier 3 wrench, I don't want them above tier 2. Cute monkey, lock a broken mouth. Still only 5 wrenches. Because of what I've tried to do, I can't take I couldn't just lock the wrench that was objectively, like, the best thing you could do. but it messes with... If I wasn't trying to do something specific, for the record, if you are playing Brotato, in general, don't shoot for don't just hope you obtain specific items. That is not the way to win. The way to win is to play with what you're given. Unless you're going endless, in which case you can force everything. I could take more regen. I want more luck. I will take the max HP. Ice Cube's gonna be... Oh wait, I already have a scared sausage. That's plenty. Oh, and a sharp bullet. Okay. This run has potential. Come on, just... Again, I will take a garden. I will take a baby gecko. I am less annoyed about having only 5 wrenches than I should. I have a gentle alien, so there should be another... Okay, there wasn't another egg. Okay, here there should be another egg. Can I get to it in time? Yes. I need to keep an eye out for the eggs, because I absolutely cannot deal with a slasher right now. Okay, well, maybe I can. Maybe I can. I should have let the first one hatch. And yes, I did see that other one, but I'm not making it in time. Oh, yeah, I could have just let them hatch this whole time and gotten more money out of them. I'm gonna need that. I'll take the 2 armor. Okay, so we go... Actually, I don't really need... no, I do, because I have other... Alright, I want that, I want that, I want that, I want that. I mean, if I didn't need... But there it is! There it is! There it is! And there that is! +1 elemental damage for every 30 burning enemies we kill during a wave. And some minus attack speed. But improved tools on its own overcomes that. So I need to get both of those, especially because right now, without incendiary turrets, we can't reliably set that many things on fire. But we're about to get one. Saying on the way that I had to restart the first time because I was talking about dodging instead of dodging. No, I was talking about not running into chargers, that's what it was. For the record, that charger wasn't charging at the time, and that was more specifically what I was saying. I think. VOD watchers, comment. And while you're down there, subscribe for all the scuff. Yeah, that's not my catchphrase, it's subscribe for the scuff. I am... okay, take the-Wisp and the wrench and EXP gain. I have a garden, so I don't want alien worm. Community support would be good later. Not really, actually, because I'm mostly going to be using... Alright, so here is where I can... Where's my incendiary turret? Here it is. This is where I want everything to come. Come down here and get set on fire. And then once there 30 of you die, my elemental damage goes up. Which, sadly, doesn't boost the power of the incendiary turrets, but does boost the damage of the scared sausage. And if I get the strange book later, which I'm pretty sure I'm tagged for, it'd be weird to not be tagged for it with this character. It will translate into more damage for the incendiary turret. Oh, that's another 30. And this is one incendiary turret, and then a bunch of things that have a 25% chance of getting set on fire. Yeah, let me... Oh, we gained 3. Lifesteal is pointless. I'm gonna reroll again. I don't really want to do another reroll. But I don't want any of these stats. I'll take the 3 regen. Let's reroll. And take the HP. Gentle Alien is going to make things go even crazier. I didn't take energy bracelet in testing, but elemental damage to elemental... No, I need to get my turrets functioning. 5 max HP. Yeah. No, another just incendiary turret. Lemonade's good. I have some dodge. I don't think I want to take a gambling token at this point, though. Alright, alright, I've got an incendiary down there, an incendiary up here. And then, of course, the landmine set a quarter of everything they hit on fire. Also, sadly, burning trees down does not count as burning an enemy. I don't fully understand what a tree is in this game. Feel free to clip that. Because sometimes it's considered an enemy, sometimes it's not. And I mean, you have your tree-specific things, but that's not any stranger than, like, the elite and boss-specific stuff. But, like, I'm not sure which things that target enemies can hit trees and which ones can't. For certain to know. Yeah, I'll take more enemies. I'll take dodge and speed. Because while I am fairly confident, overconfidence is a... Oh, it's an elite wave. I forgot to check for that. It's okay. Tardigrade will save me. What's my explosion damage? Do I want more explosion damage? I don't think I care, actually. I don't want to lower my speed. Yeah, I'll take the faster burning. As much as I said the slower burning would be useful, the faster burning, it might let me, like, live. So, forgot to dodge the lampreys. I might die and have to redo it. I'm fine redoing waves when I die to sloppy movement. I mean, not fine with... No, not fine, not fine, not fine. But... Yeah, like, if... Oh, man. I'm taking way too much damage. I have to focus. I don't have the fried rice yet. I don't have... Hey, I have a lot of elemental damage. But yeah, this elite is not gonna die. Oh. Do I take the... I don't need to buy any more elemental damage ever. Can I have a good stat, please? Fine, I'll take 3 dodge. We'll combine, more fire. Okay, I know I just said we don't need to take elemental damage or buy elemental damage. Whichever one I said, I meant I don't need to take it in level ups. No, I definitely meant it for items, but I forgot that I had the snowball unlocked, which absolutely makes me want to do that. I have just enough to get the alien tongue in the fuel tank. Still only have 4 incendiary turrets, but Again, the more turrets I have around, the more things get burned, and the more things that are burning die, and the more elemental damage I get, which in turn kills enemies faster. Except for when they're hit with my incendiaries only. And I didn't mention this, but I have been offhandedly saying will-o-wisps in the plural. It is not a unique item. It's not a limited item either. Like, you can have 10 will-o-wisps, and for every 30 enemies killed, you'll get 10. Okay, I will take attack speed because I do actually want that. Armor. Armor. Projectile pierce. Don't I already have? I have. I don't need a second pierce. What's my consumable healing? I'm not getting much from my regen anyway. I think I'd rather take Fruit Basket and Cute Monkey. Do I want to lock the bandana? It would let my turrets hit 3 enemies, but I don't care because incendiaries have nearly infinite pierce. I will take a power generator because I am going to take more speed as it shows up. This is a fantastic shop. But yeah, you can see, even with just one you can see just how much elemental damage we're getting with just the one will-o'-the-wisp. And remember, and then if I were to find a second one, we'd be getting double that. It is insane. It should be a unique item. And it's already been nerfed. It used to be every 25 enemies. Honestly, I think it needs to be unique. And I think there's a case to be made that it should be when an enemy dies of burning. Oh, hello whoever is viewing. Another incendiary. Take speed, because speed is damage. Get some attack speed. Let my structures crit. I should have taken the vigilante ring first. I wasn't paying attention. Want the schmoop. I do want to reroll again, because I still don't have all my turrets. I mean, I guess I could give up one engineering to get another incendiary on the field. And admittedly, at this point, there is a good case to be made to just switch to laser turrets. But I just like this. I like everything being on fire. And especially if you get to 4 scared sausage, there's basically... No, there is a reason to still keep an incendiary turret, because it can just hit full crowds on its own. The laser turret does pretty good at it, and while the explosive turret also hits crowds, its burning is applied weird, so things that die to the explosion don't actually count as having been set on fire beforehand. I could fix my regen. Yeah, I'll just fix my regen. Alright. Okay, I can take Vigilante Ring, and I think I'll take the spicy sauce. And I am re-rolling way more aggressively than I should be, but I like to roll aggressively. I'm someone who likes, I like crit builds, I like high dodge builds. I like the all these percentage chances. It's not like the standard gamer gambling instinct. I don't think. Oh my word, I am almost... This is an easy elite, and I am terrible at it. Focus. This would be so much easier with the DLC's jerky. But, again, I do not have the DLC because I cannot afford the $5. I don't have the $5 to spare right now. I think my speed's fine. Lifesteal doesn't matter. I'm gonna ban this. Okay, I'll take Octopus. That solves most of my problems. More HP. Ooh, second spicy sauce. Okay, you know what? Fine. Fine game. I'll take a laser turret. Fine, I'll upgrade it to an explosive turret if you really want me to. Okay, I shouldn't have done that extra roll. I only have one spicy sauce, right? Scared sausage. I have 2 spicy sauces. So all of my consumables will explode, which both deals a decent amount of damage and has a 25% chance of poisoning. Poisoning. Burning. Burning. Poisoning was only an ex-Daytonian, I think. I got too close. I didn't want that many consumables at once. I'm now trying really hard not to lose this run because it would be very embarrassing to lose such an easily winnable run. We have 88 elemental damage, of which we bought, like... of which we explicitly bought... Okay, well, eye surgery technically counts. So that's 1 point... Did I only buy... I thought I bought something else that gave elemental. Oh, yeah, the fuel tank. So, I bought 5 plus 1 from the snowball, so bought 6 of these. And the Technomage's passive is responsible for 30 of that. But still, it's basically 50 free elemental damage. I'm not lowering my armor. I don't want to throw away this run. I'll take a third baby gecko. And for the record, in this place, flamethrower is the correct choice. You combine 2 of these into a laser and you switch to... You just take a flamethrower. Look at that, 112 damage. 107 from the scared sausage. Ooh. Yes. I did fix my regen a bit. And I do have 2 spicy sauces. Yeah, I'll lock that. Fruit Basket doesn't pay out much, but with certain builds, it is good enough. And I firmly believe that this build is good enough for it. Like, I'm using consumables a lot, and I could use the occasional extra drop. When you look at how many it's producing, it doesn't look like much, but just the chance of generating a fruit when you wouldn't have in a build where you rely a lot on consumable healing, I think it's still valuable. I'm not sure if it's worth 3 regen. Like, I'm not 100%, but I also I know I undervalue regen. Armor. I've gotten 25 fruits from the fruit basket. I don't remember when I got it. I got it... I got it pretty late. 25 is really good then. I only have 16 luck. So I'll take that. So that would be 3 elemental, some more regen. I can afford to lower my speed. And we'll re-roll. 3 elemental for 1 HP and 100, yeah. And I really don't, but this puts me at 100, so, I mean, I got it, right? Oh, I've already killed 25 burning enemies. Israel. Run away, let the fire kill it. Yeah, it's a shame the incendiaries don't stack. Like, they can't apply the scared sauce's fire, even if that fire is stronger. Oh, that's what that. Oh, and I realized that one of my informational mods is covering crates. I have I can't. It's too late for me to build crit. I'll take knockback. So I do want that. Okay, and now that I have an explosive turret, I want that. More damage against boss and elites. Another incendiary turret. More defense. Yeah. This run should be pretty solid. And then I can show the one I'm actually more excited for. Look how what is my structure attack speed? Plus 460. More than 5 times. Look at all those. Look at just everything. And with, I think I have 2 scared sausage, right? Yeah. So every shot now has a 50% chance of burning something. And because I don't have a strange book, every enemy should be set on fire before it dies. Which is... Just all of those in a blips. Oh, this is insane. 129 elemental. Darn, it's the info mod that tells me how much I've gained. You gained in the previous wave. Yeah, I'll take dodge. Yeah, that's sad. I can't see how much it gave me just that last wave. I'll take plus 25 damage. I will take more survivability. I will take more survivability. Yeah, I'll take Ugly Tooth. Even Alright. Please kill the bosses. I have to remember that my wrenches... So again, my wrenches aren't doing much because I didn't get a nail. I didn't get frozen heart. This is just its base damage with my 9% damage. My wrenches do nothing but knock enemies away and potentially set them on fire. To be fair, if they're set on fire, they take a lot of damage. But when they're hit by anything, they will likely get set on fire. I see it. This is honestly going on a bit longer than I expected. Oh boy. Don't let me lose this this almost free win. There we go. Oh yeah. And I didn't mention the new entering and exiting. Okay, that was great. So now, I want the Artificer, which is one of my favorite classes. For the record, my favorite is the Hunter, but... So now, I want to do the same thing. I still want to do the will-o-wisp, but with a different weapon. Not the plank. The plank just has both of the weapon tags I need. There is another explosive elemental weapon that sets things on fire. And the Artificer gets more explosion size based off my elemental damage. Thing to keep in mind is that armor is halved, so I am heavily incentivized to go for dodge. I'm just gonna take some econ. Reroll, lock. Yeah. I don't think the weapon I'm looking for can show up before wave 4. Oh! I crit something. You can tell when a weapon crits something because it glows yellow briefly. That's another effect added. Oh, hello, early spicy sauce. There's the 21 threshold. And I am going to... I'd like luck, but I will take attack speed. Take elemental, take that. Roll. Lots of defenses. I was talking... Oh no, I guess since that's a blue item, it can also show up starting in the Wave 2 shop. In case you're not familiar with Brotato, which, if you're watching my channel, I don't know. I actually don't know what the intersection of people who watch me and people who watch Brotato content creators is, given that I do Stardew I do mostly Stardew Valley, and my Zoo Tycoon videos are the ones that do the best, even still. Yes, give me the luck. Econ, defense, more economy, more healing, more explosions. Does mean I can't roll... I'm gonna want to try and roll more in the next shot. I should have a decent chance of finding the fireball. Because the fireball provided we can get the will-o-wisp, is gonna go insane. I know I said what I said about explosions, but I feel like the fireball should work. Take the luck. Reroll. I'll take the regen. I will take fertilizer, plant, landmines, and plank. Get a free reroll. Lock the coffee. Roll again. What are the odds? 20% chance of the weapon being... Yeah, I'll do some hard rerolling. Well, I got a blue elemental weapon. Second spicy sauce, fine. Again, I'm gonna try and hard roll. This is not what I should be doing. But the sooner I can get Fireball online, the sooner I can hunt for... The sooner I can hunt for, will-o'-the-wisp. Again, if I don't get it reasonably fast, I'll do the quick dip into getting the reroll mod just to see what kind of craziness we can get. I'm not a huge fan of the free rerolls. I personally prefer, for a run where you're trying to showcase a specific item, I think the supermarket mod is better, provided you use a very specific rule set I use, which is you can only buy something of the tiers you see in the shop, and only one of each tier, and then you must reroll before you take it again. But it doesn't work with the 1.1 update. I'm assuming it works with but it does work with the DLC. The free reroll is just how do you have the patience to find it, and the supermarket mod kind of decreases your economy. I know how insane this is all sounding, and yes, I'm aware I passed up all that elemental damage. I want no, not a wand. It's not going great. If I also don't find a fireball, that's gonna be real obnoxious. Come to think of it, I think a pure explosive weapon might have been better than the plank, because it does have 2 weapon tags. On the other hand, it does roll for both. Okay, 15 luck. Take the movement speed because I need it desperately. Take things. Just, what are the odds of these things? 36. I mean, that's elemental, and it sets things on fire. Fine. And I will take a plank so that I have a 6th weapon. Flamethrowers, fine for now. I still need to find the will-o'-the-wisp. So it's kind of whatever, but hopefully I will also find fireballs, because I just want to see big explosions. And more importantly, big explosions that set things on fire. Which is, Fireball... There's an entire character in the DLC dedicated to burning. Alright, I will... Luck is not the correct choice, but it's what I'm taking. Gentle Alien's real good. My luck is really high, so lock that. I'll just keep taking that. Oh, right, yeah. The burning damage actually isn't going to do much of anything because the Artificer's minus 100 damage. So only my explosive weapons will actually do anything. Chargers do 13 damage. I don't quite die in 2 hits, but it's not good. I'll take another landmines. Okay, I need to live long enough to find the stuff I'm looking for. Vigilante ring is still good. I do not see this run going particularly well. As long as I can get it for wave 15, I think it will still have been worth it. But, I mean, I'm sabotaging my own run in order to try and force something. And again, if I fail, I'll pull up the mods that will make this potentially doable within my stream window. I'm still not really planning on streaming for more than 2 hours. Give me a moment. Turn off the beta. Because I can't just... The mod configuration thing that lets me turn mods on and off does not work. I want free rerolls, and I'm going to take any starting weapon, which also works. Then we go properties, bring me back to the beta. The window, oh, right, I have to expand the window the correct amount. Okay, slightly smaller. There we There we go. Alright. Artificer. With any weapon, I'm just gonna go right ahead and start with a fireball. I'm still probably not... The watch, I still won't find his second fireball. And I can't find a second fireball immediately anyway, but... I wish I could toggle the free reroll one to, like, without needing a turn this off switch and go and back on again. Yes, I'll take the damage penalty. Yes, I'll take item price. Like, I don't... It's like... I only really need it for, like... I got all elites this time. Okay, that's more what I wanted. Yeah, so if I don't... Like, I only really care about the Wave 11 shop. And obviously, the fireball is a better starting weapon than the plank, but I suspect by limiting myself to fireballs, it's going to even out real quick. But the lack of reroll cost of toggleable... It's like, I could just, like, do this, and there's nothing wrong. Anyway, I'm going to do one more reroll. I don't know how many rerolls it is, but I didn't mean to do too many. Scared sausage. I don't think work. Yeah, no. I'd have to get some percent damage. So this does. This should be doing 2 damage, but at minus 100%, it does 1. Take the engineering. Yeah, let's take my damage even lower. Take a landmines and reroll. Not reroll. I'm assuming I get like 2 or 3 rerolls. I try... Vibes-based economy with the free rerolls. I would much rather have the supermarket and just give myself the item when I need it. But the supermarket doesn't. I gotta take more harvesting. I will take more move speed. Take a landmine. Yeah, so now I'm at the point where planks would have been better. Having one slow attacking weapon is, I mean, I can't complain. I literally did this to myself. HP. Oh, good. A fireball. And I have enough money that I probably would have been able to reroll, so take that. The integrity. There's already this run already has no integrity. I'll grab the bait. All right, let me try to do this the correct way this time. I did it worse. There are safe zones if you are careful, and don't just do that. Okay, I'm gonna say screw integrity. I just want funny explosions. So if you came here for the good content of other Brotato people, this is probably where you're gonna wanna stop. But I do thank you for watching this far. And if you're interested in seeing Stardew Valley or, well, Stardew Valley, maybe Peglin occasionally, feel free to subscribe, and you gotta ring the bell nowadays. Yeah. So for those of you who have, again, made it this far, don't want to just see silly explosions, want to see, like, a Brotato run in its natural habitat, there are, I recommend, for Insanity, the two I currently watch most. If you want Insanity and Endless Mode runs, I like Dex. And for just winning with crazy stuff, Cephalopocalypse. Take damage. So if you're here, if you're here as a VOD watcher, I'm assuming you want to just see funny explosions. I kind of feel bad for everybody who tunes in after this point, given how thoroughly destroyed the integrity of this final run is. But I would like to show off what I want to show off in 45 minutes, ideally. It's probably going to be longer, but that's just Brotato. What are the odds? It's 13% chance, and it's double tagged. So lock those. Do one more reroll. Oh my word! Why is it doing so? Oh, it scales with 25% elemental. I thought it was a 50% elemental. I completely forgot how my favorite weapon works. Wait, is that true? Is Fireball my favorite weapon? No, Shredder's my favorite weapon. Fireball's probably my second favorite. only a 2.4% chance. I will take more explosion damage. Small enemies require 2 fireballs each. Even with me rigging the run, this is And if you're wondering why I'm still taking luck even though I'm rigging the run, it's because the more luck I have, the less I have to just stand there re-rolling. Sure, I'll take 9 speed. I'll take some damage up. Take that. Fruit basket. Do I want fruit basket? Yes, I want fruit basket. I have spicy sauce. Coupon. Plenty of blue items. There's another fireball. And a cute monkey. Wave 6, 3 fireballs. Okay, I can one-shot the weakest enemies now. Okay, I want to start killing the gobbler. It's triple materials if I kill it. I have not been investing at all in my offensive or defensive stats. That should not have been surprising, but it was still disappointing. In general, you should not die on Wave 6 in Crash Zone. I'm about to die again, aren't I? Can I get a consumable? I didn't get a gobbler this time. Oh, finally got a consumable. Take HP. And yes, I want consumable heal. Alright, what are the odds now? It didn't show me the odds. I will take that. I will lock those. Take that. I just want to see... Okay, yeah, I'm at an 8% chance. I'm not going to ban that candle because I didn't actually intend to do that reroll. Hopefully, hopefully, I forgot to go for the eggs. At the very least, getting the explosive and elemental weapon sets online has given me a pretty good explosion size already. And it's about to go further. I need a defensive stat. I'll take purple dodge. I'll take purple armor. Alright, weapon set fully online. Explosion size of 70 minus 25, so 45 from there. Where's the extra? Something isn't mathing right. I will take 20 luck. 11% chance of a... I'll do a little bit of cheap re-rolling to... I'm not going to lock anything this shop. I think the only mission critical item is will-o'-the-wisp. A whole bunch of items that would be really good. That would have been good in the previous one. A few more. Yeah, no. I'll do another... I was hoping I would have one to lock so that I could have it ready for Wave 9, but that's not going to happen. Wow, my regen is awful. I would like a decent stat. 15 luck works. Take fuel tank, take explosion damage. I'm up to 16. Down, oh, still 16. Ghost outfit is new. You know what? I can show that one off too. There's not much to show off, but... I mean, this is a character who wants dodge, so... No, I passed it! I clicked too fast. Now I feel determined to get this again. Oh. What are the odds this round? 16.2. There it is. Okay, I'll have it after Wave 9. And then I just have to be careful not to abuse the free reroll mod much. Because this should be insane. I wish I could just, like, buy items and just discard them. There is a selling items mod which also does not work with Brotato 1.1. But I think still does work with the DLC. Oh, I didn't actually mention with all these explosions, I didn't mention. Yeah, I play with the muted explosions mod because I am somewhat photosensitive, and it just makes it a lot more tolerable than the white flashes of the base game. And I like to see how big my explosions are, so I don't want to just turn them off. I'll take the attack speed. We take will-o'-the-wisp ghost outfit. Take cute monkey. More enemies. Med turret. And I could get my percent damage up. Did that? Oh, cool. I've doubled the damage of my fire now. Sounds way cooler when you say it that way, rather than it went from 1 to 2. Alright. Well, I guess we're going to find out. Well, maybe not. It's still taking me 2 shots to kill things, so I still won't know for certain. Have I really not killed 30 enemies yet? Oh no. Empire. Fireball, a weapon specifically designed to set a bunch of things on fire, doesn't use the new fire mechanics. That is disappointing. I was so confident the fireball would do it. Like, I knew from the testing the explosions didn't work right. But I figured for an elemental weapon, it has to work. No, it didn't. So the new plan is I haven't figured it out yet. The thing is, they weren't dying from a single hit, which is what's really confusing to me. See, so like that one's on fire. Yeah. Unless it... Well, no, because I know they don't have to take a tick of burn damage, because that's the whole reason the thing was reworked. Yeah. I'm not... Yeah, that... is unfortunate. Alright, let's completely violate the sanctity of everything. We're gonna go... Do you want to go Renegade Artificer? No, because I need to still kill things. We'll go Artificer Mage. No, I don't like that. We'll go Artificer Technomage. And start with... So it can't be explosive. I guess I'll take a flamethrower. But then what do I do for my explosive damage? Taking that and unlocking that. Okay, let me look through this and see if I can come up with an idea. That's actually a bad way to do this. Hang on. So we go Technomage, Artificer, come up with a plan, and then start. Tasers? Tasers? Hang on. Alright, we're gonna go completely insane. We go... Artificer? Oh no, that'll really mess things up. Whatever. 4 mages. And... Oh wait, I know, because the Artificer needs the explosive. Okay. New plan, not GMO, just the Artificer, and I am going to start with a flamethrower. Then I will buy, I think, shredders. So take a scared sausage and... Or do I want to go... Do I want to go tasers? Or just rely on landmines and maybe get a strange book. Oh, that was so disappointing. I went through all the effort of basically cheating hard, and then it's like, no, it doesn't even work. I did so much testing of stuff off camera. I didn't even think to test Fireball. I just assumed it would work. I do deserve this though. Harvesting. Oh, no, so I'm gonna want a bunch of scared sausages. I'll lock a flamethrower and see if I can... I'll just take that. Screw it, I'm gonna see if I can find it. I'm gonna hard roll for scared sausages for a bit, while the odds are good. It'd be better to hard roll next wave, but... I will lock it because I shouldn't be able to afford it. Look at me pretending I have any shred of integrity left. Okay, I probably should say, single player game, play it however you want. It's just, if you want to play the way that I'm playing these final runs, more power to you. This is, it's not how I like to play Brotato. Were I not making a video, I'd be doing something else. Okay, no, I still might do the free rerolls. No, actually I wouldn't, because it causes other issues. Alright, so we go scared sausage, and I need to find another scared sausage to lock. I want to get all the scared sausages so that the landmines can set things on fire, and the landmine shouldn't kill anything. And eventually I'll be able to pivot to fireballs. Or, no, nuke launcher has the biggest explosions. And lock that. Wave 4. Thinking about it, the second flamethrower really doesn't do much. Never mind, it probably would have done stuff. Snake would also be good. And any percent damage. Like, I need to not be at -100. I already did that for when testing the Vorpal sword. Alright, so now we take that. Lock the gentle alien. Lock a flamethrower. And hard roll for the final sausage. Ignore everything that isn't a sausage, or apparently the will-o'-the-wisps. Eh. glad I at least got to show off the insanity of the Technomage, who with just so much construct attack speed and basically never needing to buy elemental damage. What? How much damage? Oh. I need health. And lifesteal. Since Flamethrower is one of the best healing items in the game with just a little bit of lifesteal. Yeah, it's good. The SMG is also really good. Chain gun, or not chain gun, minigun. Oh, come on, no. I can win this. This is wave 5. I'm at neutral speed. Just hold off a bit on triggering the landmine. Consumable. One more try. There is a consumable on the ground. Already have to use it. I can still be one shot. Oh, God. I need the movement speed. As much as I need to do stuff for hard rolling, I need defenses. Luck is kind of a defensive stat, but not really. The percent damage is another thing I needed. Give me... Okay, armor, fine. Take another flamethrower, snake, gentle alien, 5%. I don't think I'm gonna hard roll for the... What am I rolling for? What am I rolling for? Oh, more landmines. But, yeah, I don't quite... It's not quite a good enough shot to warrant, oh, jeez. Oh, I was supposed to take lifesteal. I literally said I needed the lifesteal. There we go. Yes, damage. I need lifesteal. And more weapons, more fire, more stuff. Odds, 6.6, I'll do a little bit. right, I still have it. New plan. Flamethrowers, incendiary turrets, and rip and tear. We're not going to get much melee damage at all, though it is relatively easy to get some. We will rely on its base damage and all of our explosion damage. And rip and tear scales incredibly well with... Man, I can kind of tell who I've been watching just based on my vocabulary, or my Brotato vocabulary. And also because I said who I watched. Oh, I just ran into a healer turn. What was I saying? I mean, all explosion size scales well, but rip and tear is small to start, and just a little bit gets it in good shape. I did not get to the egg in time. I can't let the eggs live. No, I'm not dying on wave 7. If I was just casually playing, I probably would have reset, but I literally, like, just got a shot that gave me an ounce of hope. I don't want to lose the run that gave me hope. Or rather, gave me a path forward. My hope has long since died. It died with the flamethrower run. Fireball run. This is the flamethrower run. Armor. Alright, so we go. Rip and tear, flamethrower. Scar would have been nice to get. Take that. Oh, I can't get this with... Okay. I don't... Oh, I do need to upgrade the flamethrowers. Right, because I need to get the maximum damage. And since my base damage is going to be so bad, my duration has to be longer. I literally just walked into that. I can tell I'm playing worse and worse as I get more and more tilted. Or rather, I can tell I'm getting more tilted. Oh wait, I still have to reset. Oh, I still have to hard refresh for the will-o-wisp. That's the like only the single most important item to get to show off the will-o-wisp with the artificer. I'll take the range. Okay. What do I need? Armor. I need armor. I need HP. I think I need HP more. I will take luck, though. Okay, unlock this. I'll take those. And we're gonna hard roll. Oh, candy bag. This is not a build that can beat elites. So, I'm not taking it. Okay, will-o-wisp. And other landmines. Wave 9. Probably should get my lifesteal closer to 10% rather than I think I'm at 3. Yeah, I'm at 3. I am super tilted. Losing on wave 9 with flamethrowers with lifesteal. And I am seeing the occasional rip and tear proc, I think. Never safe. Speed and range, minus elemental damage, whatever. More HP, more lifesteal. Will-O-Wisp, spicy sauce. Buy the dangerous bunny, even though I have. So next we get that flamethrower, bag, and I am going to want dodge. Alright, so now burning enemies should be dying. Okay, good. It's functioning. Though I do suspect the landmines, if the landmines get a kill, oh no, if Rip and Tear get kills. Wait, what is that? What am I? How? No, this seems to. Am I actually killing enough with just the flamethrowers and the incendiary? I mean, I guess the incendiary doesn't care about my percent damage. I will take wisdom. Take armor. Go bag, adrenaline, grab Alexa. Landmines. Oh, I don't have any cute monkeys. I thought I had a cute monkey. And I don't want to lower my dodge. I think I will... Wait. Okay, some of improved tooltips seems to be working. Because the elemental shouldn't be telling me that it's giving me explosion size, because it's not. It's the artificer giving me that. I just need to set everything on fire. Have things that probably aren't the landmines kill them, or Rip and Tear. Yeah, Rip and Tear killing things is not what I want yet. Let me play a little better. Oh, right. Okay, maybe I should start learning to play with the projectiles highlight. Given how much I do like the burning explosions and everything. So, am I dealing damage? I am definitely dealing some damage with the burning now. No, I don't need the pumpkin. I'm mixing it up with I'm mixing up pumpkin and bandana. Let's take some engineering. Okay, I know I said... Alright, no, I can't afford to reduce my lifesteal. Okay, there's the other flamethrower I need. Alright. It's more than a single damage. I'm not using regen, so fruit basket's fine. I have to beat an elite. Well, no, I have to survive through an elite. I am reasonably certain I do not have the damage to beat an elite unless I get really lucky with Rip and Tear. Yeah, no, Rip and Tear does not look like it's big enough yet. Alright, stop. Stop walking into chargers. Bad AD2. Yeah, the elite has barely taken any damage. I don't remember if that can set things on fire. Okay, so these go from every 12 seconds to every 11. Okay, yeah. Figured I hadn't been buying much attack speed. That would solve it. Okay, fireball. Fireball. I can't take the fireball. Screw it, I'm taking the fireball. I don't care that it might not trigger the elemental gains at all anymore. I want an elemental scaling explosive weapon for use with the artificer. I am... What's my... I know what happens with the explosions. I finally... Okay, so the way explosions work is the enemy is not hit by the weapon strike and is instead hit by the explosion. So they're hit with the explosion, which presumably does, which, well, definitely does not does not come after the burning. It's either a simultaneous application for that, in which case the... regardless, the explosion happens and then they're set on fire. Because the thing that is exploding... No, wait, that doesn't quite explain the landmines. Granted, I'm only assuming on the landmines. I'm at 20 elemental damage. Let's get armor or dodge. I have plenty of HP. I need armor. I need dodge. You know what? I'll take percent damage. Okay, I'm going into a horde wave. I want community support for that. Lumberjack shirt. So yeah, fireball was a big mistake. I'm gonna hard roll for a flamethrower. Okay, this is now back to how this should be. So rip and tear and landmines are where my actual damage comes from. Okay, Alexa also does a lot of the damage. But the explosions are where the damage should be coming from. So the flamethrowers set everything on fire. Then hopefully they die to my Tyler. And that will let me scale my elemental reasonably well. And then, as you can see, Rip and Tear is starting to get big. Yes. Oh, good. We finally hit funny explosions. And with the particle effects, it looks really good when they die on fire. Even though that... Wait, no, that still doesn't explain why it doesn't count as killing them when they're on fire. Yeah, let's lower my armor even further. 60% rip and tear, more landmines. Explosion size is doubled. I guess Alien Eyes could potentially kill something and therefore give me... Was not expecting to plan around non-explosions. Yeah, I am now I haven't seen an elemental damage. Yeah, there's. I think that was the first elemental damage proc this round, and I have definitely killed more than 30 burning enemies. So for whatever reason, explosions are bypassing it. If you've made it this far, now you know. And if Evil Empire's watching this, first off, love the updates. Second, this needs to be fixed. It's like, badly needs to be fixed. There we go. The moment things get interesting, towards the end of the stream. Take that. I was just thinking, oh wait, Baby with a Beard isn't an explosion, but it also does 1 damage, so no. Alright, take metal to fix stuff. I have... Take that. I am not going to be taking Alien Baby. There's the 4th Rip and Tear. There's the 2nd Will-O-Wisp, which was the other thing I was trying to show off this stream. It showed up, finally. As I'm about to have 100% Rip and Tear, so I'm not going to be triggering much. Why did I take so much damage? I don't have... Do I have Sad Tomato? No. And I don't have negative armor. Oh, buffed alien. Right. So yeah, now you can see I am... Yeah, I'm just not going to be getting much more elemental. But we know why now. I mean, it's not 100% certain, and these specific mechanics are odd. But we know what is happening even if we don't know why. No, I don't want to reduce my damage for 12% dodge, good. I am above the normal dodge cap. Alright, will-o'-the-wisp. Clockwork wasp. Lamb mines. Tardigrade will be great, because I have been throwing. Whetstone, excellent. Can I kill an elite? I should be able to with all the rip and tears. As long as it gets near enemies when they die. Okay. And provided I don't just, like, take all the damage ever. Take consumables. Consumables also explode. Is there a healer, or am I really just not doing that much damage? There should be more enemies around in that given time. I was expecting more. No, they're not getting close enough. Even with... It's only 140% explosions. At least we still get fun rip and tear explosions. You know, I'm curious if range works with flamethrowers properly now. Take that. Take that. I don't really need more flamethrowers, and I haven't gotten the stuff that lets me increase their damage. Yeah. I'm up to an 80% rip and tear chance. Yeah, this is not quite as big of explosions as I was hoping. So, honestly, the Artificer is not the best, is not that great with, I mean, it's still a busted item. As you can see, even though the only ways we're killing things are, well, the flames might actually be killing things occasionally to set off the rip and tear, but for each rip and tear chain, we're only getting one kill. More lifesteal, full dodge cap, more range, more luck, more structure attack speed. Okay, so that's not going to trigger. Sweet, so I wasn't paying attention. Okay, yeah, range seems to actually affect flamethrowers now. Okay, landmine explosions are real big now. I mean, so are the rip and tears. And now that I have more elemental damage, I'm finally snowballing. Wave 19. Alright, how many... So I was below 40 at this, below 40 stats gained at the start of this wave. So we'll see what I wind up at the end. I mean, I'm saying rip and tear. I mean, Artificer isn't good. But I think one flamethrower... Oh, yeah, that could also be killing things. More percent damage. Nah, screw it. More explosion damage. More explosion damage. Can I get something good? I'll take faster fire. Oh yeah, so what am I at? Man, yeah, no, now, I'm not saying that it's a bad item. Even in this awful circumstance, where almost all of our damage comes from explosions and does not trigger this, we still manage to get enough kills to get a solid amount of elemental damage from it. Although, the fact we have 2 also matters. Yeah, the Rip and Tear... I feel like there's gotta be a better Artificer build for this. Possibly my original idea of flamethrowers until you get a nuke launcher. The issue is I don't care if I lose at this point. I mean, I do, but I'm not expecting to win. I do not deserve the win. And that's not being hard on myself. That's because, I mean, if you saw this run and the previous few attempts to try and show off Artificer, Will-O-Wisp, I think you would agree that this win is not earned. Anyway, so that is almost all of the new content, actually. So I didn't get to show off Vorpal Swords because that's not what I was trying to do. But we saw the Fruit Basket, we saw the Ghost Outfit, I explained why the Candy Bag is meh, and we did not see the Hourglass, which is absolutely busted, and I recommend watching an actual Brotato content creator for that. But that has been it for this stream. So please remember to like or dislike and or comment and or subscribe and or ring the bell as the algorithm demands. I kind of hope... Is it weird that there's a part of me that hopes that that they keep adding things so I can just keep extending my outro longer and longer and longer? Probably. Anyway, and please do join the Discord. Link is in the link section as well as in the description. But for now, this has been 18-2, and I will see you guys next week.